Hi folks, Jeff from Orange Acres Welding and Manufacturing, and today I'm going to show you a 80-inch by 10-foot economy model raft trailer. Let's go take a look at this. This has got a tri-frame A-frame tongue, and you can see you can lift this with one hand if you want to. It's not that hard to do, but we do put a jack on it there. This is a tri-frame, not a straight tongue that's going to break off when you try to back it up or back into something. You know, you end up breaking the tongue off on just straight tongue. So we have a tri-frame. It's got a 3/16. That's thicker than our competitors' straight tongues. It looks the same, but on the inside it's thicker, as well as it's got 3/16 2x3 angle iron A-frame on it that holds it together. It's got a swing lock jack. I have it up here on this dolly just so I can show you. All you got to do is swing that, whoops, and it locks in. So your raft, this is a 10-foot trailer, but really a 10-foot of decking, but really you could put you know, a 12-foot raft would hang out to here, a 14-foot, you know, it could hang off the back end, still be right up to about here. You got a tie down in front. You got 10 stake pockets down the sides. You can see it's made out of 2x3 angle iron. Not it's 3/16. It's not 1/8-inch tubing. It's thicker stuff that's not going to bend. And you can see it's got a 3-inch channel subframe that runs back in here, holds up the axles. This is a Dexter Easy Lube 3,500 pound GVW axle. Now you can see how thick that axle is. But the biggest thing about a 3,500 pound, it has a bigger bearing on it. It turns half the speed as a 2,000 pound axle. So your bearing lasts considerably longer. It's safe to say twice as long as what you'd have with a 2,000 pound axle bearing. Now underneath this dust cap, which is a little rubber cap that you can push off with a screwdriver, is a grease zerk, and all you gotta do is put a grease gun on there. There's no need to remove the wheel, remove the hub, repack your bearings every year. Every season, all you gotta do is just grease it. In fact, you can probably go by your Jiffy Lube when you have your oil changed in your truck. Just have them grease the trailer real quick for you. It wouldn't take nothing for it to do. If you have never packed a bearing, if you don't get a bearing packed right, you know it's going to fall apart. You can over tighten them, you can under tighten them, and you can have problems. You under tighten them, it falls off on the highway. If you over tighten it, it's too much pressure on the bearing and it can smash it. These are boxed in tail lights, as you can see. You back into something there, it's going to hit the frame first, not going to hit the tail light. Let's take a look. It's got a flat back end on it, and as well as a corner loop, so your raft will roll out over the top. You've got stake pockets all the way down the side. This is a bolt down deck, and basically the steel frame holds the boards down. All you got to do is undo those bolts right there, and you can take the deck off of this trailer. They're on there with a lock washer and a grade 8 bolt, and same kind of bolts that we use to bolt the axles on, so they're a real tough bolt. But the big thing is we don't screw through our decks, and when you screw through your decks, what happens is they split along the screws. So in 10 years you're going to have just a bunch of split boards, and that's it. So also the nice feature is you can undo the deck, take the deck off, and paint the trailer if you want to ride and align it. You know, you want to do whatever you want to it. So come on down, check out our trailer if it's here still. If not, we can build you one just like this. These are on special for $12.95. Call and order yours today. We can also put on the winch and the raft roller across the back of it. If you want a winch and a roller, those are $250 if you want a set of those put on there for you. Or if you have your own winch or you have your own customization, you want to put a storage box in the front, needs a couple pieces of metal to bolt it down, give us a call. We can add other stuff onto them too. So thanks for tuning in. 370-5466. We also build 7x12s. We also build 8x10s, 8x12s. Just let us know what you need. Thanks for tuning in.